brought down just inside the 25.
This is so dirty.
Well, you just basically have to go and set your in the settings, man, whatever team you're gonna play with, and it should say.
I swim with Trey all day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not yours. I think Sonya's. All right, and we ready.
That's not mine.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Wet and
First give of the game here to the rookie out of UCF. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
She can't hear you. Man, I ain't got the playbook I wanted.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
like a song.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Off by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, you got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback.
Stop that.
Daddy, the sun going down?
Mm-hmm.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Kyler starting off with the throw. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson.
Oh dear.
Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes must just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
No deal. Punt something. You gotta all your, you gotta have plays in there, dog. You probably got some blank ones. Because I wouldn't did mine.
Just in enemy territory there. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. He gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Nix from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. Following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. On the return, here's Mims. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Max Milton with the INT. And he makes the Hets go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
Murray's going to throw for it. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Ooh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick 6, but they made absolutely sure there would not.
Look, don't get the capping now.
Kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on short notice.
Okay. I hear you. I hear you.
They did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, guys. You think he's doing something?
Now. It's 1st and 10. Back to the air, following the pick 6. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just have not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, they've got to pick their QB up somehow, some way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing here, Nix. Oh no, they get him yet again. Sean Murphy Bunting in to pick it off. And the Cardinals are going to be set up and goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
And the defense not caught off guard at all. They tracked him down after a small gain.
You know what that play shows me defensively, Kate? This group was on it. Situationally, they were aware the wide receiver could touch it in the red zone, and they were all over it.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Benson. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Here's Benson again. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it fourth and goal. Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Ryland is good.
Good dude.
To their score.
Getting that close in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. On the return, here's Mims. He stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. This is ahead for about 5. Josh Sweat making the stop. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's a 15-0 ball game. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got second and 5. Nix off the play action. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It's such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
On first down, it's Nix. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Now Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
So now here's third and 5. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's fourth down.
Going on fourth. Here's Nix. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. What a play to beat the defense on fourth down. It's 23 yards and a first.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 30-yard line.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 7.
On third down, here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at a fourth down. The kick by Lutz is good. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
That's the type of long, sustained drive to take some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
DJ Dallas now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Benson once more. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
To the right side, caught by Wilson. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Brings up 4th down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Cardinals probably getting their punt team ready to go. The Cardinals out for the punt. And this one hits first to the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of down.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Catch is made down the right sideline. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
That's good for a Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Giving this to Harvey. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Sean Murphy-Bunting ranging over for that stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Complete to Mims. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. It kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Here he is on 3rd and long.
Ah!
And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
The Broncos field goal.
Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. And they continue to trail by 12.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing. That's exactly.
And down he goes. The Broncos got there. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. Murray. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. And the big play drives them back.
No, you don't have your audible set.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback.
You got to have your shit set.
Exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Another try following the sack. Escapes the pocket. Oh, they're on him. He's dropped again.
You're doing too much.
Working quickly here. Now Murray on 3rd and long.
No deal.
Too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And hey, we see a lot of the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Shotgun hands off to Harvey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8. Getting out to his left. Nick slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that 1st down.
17 yards. That's good. 4 on down.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Nix. Left side out, caught by Sutton. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. It's a Denver touchdown.
Let's go.
Start the 2nd half with some needed points. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. One after tries good by Lutz. And the Broncos trim the deficit down to 5. So after making the is a 5-point ball game. They kick it off. Dortch now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
All right, defense, let's turn it up. Put that out.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
From the 32.
Oh,
And he'll have it down to the 24.
he just threw that, guys.
It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move.
He just threw that for anybody.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now Murray on the play fake.
Oh, good one.
Right side hauled in by Harrison. He's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They give on 2nd to Benson. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Staying on the ground with
No deal.
This one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from the movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. Looking to throw.
Oh, good defense.
Away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully, and now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Nix with it on 1st. Lofts one deep, center of the field. He's got it deep downfield. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Dallas with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's got them fight the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Murray here on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Wow, wide open here, complete. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, Murray. Headed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Now here he goes. And this one does not go far.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
And the Broncos bringing out some extra DBs on this 3rd down. They're in the dime. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Third down. Broncos loading up that secondary. They're in the dime here. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands. Hey, he's going to need a lot of support from his teammates after that one because he knows it. Everybody knows it. The game may have rested on that try, and that'll be one that's tough not to dwell on.
And off headed right. It's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Nick's looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down, ball at the 36. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs at that point. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, It came at the perfect time.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos holding on to a field goal lead. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. On the left side, here's Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now just 4
Tick,
seconds
tick,
after a
tick, tick,
2-minute
tick,
warning,
tick,
we've
tick,
got
tick,
a
tick.
timeout taken by the defense. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Cardinals going nickel here, 3rd down. And look to throw it. Cut by Sutton. Short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He's keeping it. He's going for it. Will not get there. They stop him at the line and come through to get the turnover on downs.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances, but defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line, man, were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
Here he is to throw. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 20.
Tackle him inbound.
Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up. Setting up to pass. Throwing the out route complete.
That ain't gonna get it.
And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
He can't kick no field goals, so we ain't worried about that. If he do get in field goal range, we gonna freeze him, guys. And he can't stand the cold. No deal.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Short pass brought in. Great work. He gets them the 1st down. They needed that conversion, and he also stops the clock. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Another throw coming from Murray. Down the field.
He out of there. He out of there. He ain't got no timeouts, guys.
So much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws.
Oh, they letting them get this, huh?
Those are rare, and that's big time.
And now he gets it stopped with a spike. 14 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10 from the 17. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he's got it. He pulls it again.
Trash.
Touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final.
Oh, can't challenge that.
Minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And it's good. So they
That's my fault.
extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for one, maybe two final plays here.
That clock should have really ran out.
Starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today.
Good game.
This game is over.
You ready?
So the Cardinals get to fly home
Go
with winners
downstairs.
on the
Go.
road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small